Catus Maximus here again. For some of my more loyal subscribers, they may have noticed I've been sounding a bit funny, and yeah, I've had the flu, and it has not been fun. So I've been trying various tissues, and I want to do a review of these Puffs plus Lotion. Puffs has had a big ad campaign recently, particularly on the radio, so I'm going to put in my 2 cents on these. I also wanted to thank, I've had a recent rash of trolls in the comments sections on YouTube. Anybody who has learned about YouTube knows that with the more success you gain from YouTube, the more the trolls come out. And I used to just immediately delete all those comments, and particular vitriol ones, I just banned the users. But I realized I'm going to actually save up some of those comments. That way I have an excuse to make a video about mean comments, since they always seem to do pretty well. I definitely have one of those in the works. In the meantime, I found that versus Kleenex and a variety of other tissues, I do like the Puffs. The Puffs are a little bit more expensive. I believe it was like $3 or $4 for this box. Here's a nice close-up look. They do have a nice pattern. It really does catch everything that you're putting into these when you're sick. You know, I won't do any demonstrations. I won't blow my nose into them and let you see how well it actually holds. Mucus. This is a little bit of a gross review, but that's what tissues are for. They are soft. They are pretty darn strong. I do appreciate that. They actually do have quite a bit of strength. They are pretty thick, so you don't have as much of an issue with stuff soaking through, which is always real unpleasant when you're trying to blow your nose or clean up something and it just soaks right through the tissue and it's just all over your hands. You always need to wash your hands after you blow your nose, but it's even worse when it just soaks through the tissue, and so I did appreciate that. Although I did want to point out, and this may be an aspect that some people do not like, is I don't know, I believe it's because of the lotion that's on them, but they're not particularly absorbent. They do absorb, but I have a little cup of water here, and I just wanted to demonstrate this, which I thought was kind of interesting. Most tissues, you know, paper towels, toilet paper, the moment you touch in the water, just due to the nature of the porous paper that they are, really just sucks in the water just amazingly fast. And that's one thing I have noticed about the Puffs is, look, I can dip it into the water. Sorry about that odd edit, that odd cut there. I got a phone call right in the middle of this video. It's actually been almost 5 minutes since I dipped this tissue into the water. And anybody knows, you take any kind of paper towel and you dip it in the water. After 5 minutes, the water will soak through the whole rag. I dipped this whole section into the water, and here's the difference. I dipped all the way up to about here in the water, and the water is only soaked up to about here. The rest of this rag is completely dry. So I don't know if it's the lotion that kind of coats the fibers that makes them not particularly absorbent, but that may be the most annoying aspect of these Puffs. They are tough, or they are strong, they don't tear on you. They don't leak through, which is good in many situations. They're soft, they're pretty thick, but at the same time, they're not particularly absorbent. And you may actually like a tissue that has more absorbing qualities rather than non-permeability. So that was kind of the point of this review. It's a quick video. I have the flu. I'm even going to title this, "Don't Watch This Tissue Review or You'll Get the Flu." Anyway, just wanted to add another review to my repertoire. Until next time, Catus Maximus out. Oh, I forgot to say, I appreciate everybody who has subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to the Catus Maximus channel. See you next time.